Today, I want to show you the permanent solution I've been able to discover so far regarding paternity tests and DNA problems. You will agree with me that in many families today, there have been a lot of surprises, especially to the men, concerning the issue of DNA. You see a man that will come out one day and start crying about many things that happen in the family. All of a sudden, they did a DNA test and he just discovered that the children doesn't belong to him. About a few days ago, somebody sent me a post of a man that was beating the wife because they did a DNA test regarding their children, and three of those children doesn't belong to the man. All right, it didn't match. It wasn't the man's children. So many things have been happening like this, and if we continue this way, the life of our men is at risk. So we have decided to actually profound a certain solution. If you have been following the trend of the news, there was a particular man, a Nigerian footballer, which I may not call the name, that got married to a particular lady. Initially, according to the story, the woman lied to this young man regarding her age. So when they got married, and before you know, they started, they had children, and they have about three children. All right. So, but something happened. Either the boy was sick, one of the sons was sick, and they decided to get a blood to fix in the life of the boy from the father. So when the father came, donated blood, they tested the blood, it didn't match with the child. I think this was exactly what happened. And from there, it was very surprising thing. They now decided to check the remaining two children, and they discovered that three of his kids are not actually his. Before the woman later, somehow, the information came out that the woman had been sleeping with one of our pastors, and the pastor was the owner of those children. The life of our men is at risk. Many things are happening in many homes. There are some of you now in that your marriage, in that your home. It will be shocking to you that your children self, that you are calling your children, you are training in school, you are taking care of them, you are doing all manner of work to make sure that they survive. If you go and do DNA test, it may be very shocking to you that that particular child is not actually your blood. There are many women, married women, that are cheating in marriage. Many married women are cheating in marriage, and when they will do this, because the man is not paying attention, and at times the man may be very busy, and because they are married, they will go outside and sleep with men. They will come back home and still sleep with you. All right, your wife can sleep with a man today and decide to sleep with you the next day. Are you getting me? So if she has become pregnant, and comparing the day that you slept with her, living in the same house, there is no way you can even suspect that the child that is in her womb is not your child, except through DNA test. So it is important that DNA test is done in every home and in the life of every child. So, but the major problem now is that the process which that is done is always very expensive. Many poor families can't afford it. Many men can't afford it based on their financial capacity. When you start talking about DNA test, they will tell you that if you have money, let's go and do it now. She knows fully well that you don't have the money for DNA test based on the expenses, based on the costs. So in this video, we are making a call to our government. We are making the call to every delivery home to begin to talk about this matter. The point is this: the government of the nation need to make DNA test compulsory at birth, and they need to institutionalize as compulsory that every child that is born, either in the delivery center, in the hospital, or anywhere, DNA test must be carried out immediately after the delivery. There are so many reasons to this point. If government should step into this case, you will discover that our men will be more safer. It is very painful for you to grow up and you see children around you and you thought they were your children and you raise them. At the end of time, you discover that these children, they are not actually your blood. It is very, very painful. There are many men that have committed suicide because of such information. Do you know how painful it is? Growing up children, they are now adults, and you discover they are not your children. Even you that is watching me right now, how will you feel if, for example, that something happened that you decide to go for DNA test, And when you do the DNA test, you discover that your father is not actually your real father. How will you feel? So this is very important. We need to voice these things out. We need to start talking about this. So this video I am making is like a kind of a campaign that government should come out. They should make it compulsory that any child that is born, any hospital, in the delivery center, they must take care of the DNA test before the child can follow the father to the home. There are many solutions that this will bring. If this is not done, there's going to be a lot of problems. The first reason why this DNA test must be made compulsory at birth of every child is for the safety of the man. There are many women today, they are going into the marriage, they are going into the life of the man because of what to get, not actually because they are ready to live with the man. How will you, as a woman, you are living with a man, but you are opening your legs for another man outside? And not only that, you even carry their child, you give birth to their child, and you grow the child from your husband's house. You don't have conscience. Not just one child, not just two children, three. That means if that family have about 5 children, it's going to be for different man entirely. So this young guy that is a footballer now, a Nigerian footballer that got married to this lady, and they now discover that all the children are not his children. How do you expect him to feel? This lady actually entered the marriage not because she even loved the man. And I will tell you, she had been sleeping with other men. She had been sleeping with even this man that she even slept with in the marriage that impregnated her. For this man to be responsible for 3 children, that means the man did not come back to back. The man did not come back to back more than the husband. Even they give the man more than the way he give the husband. If they spread that way, if they hum way, they give ringing tone way for this man better than the way they give in husband. All right. There are many women that they form to be hostile towards their husband at home. There's one man somewhere where they wipe him. They wipe him where, and she's very calm and humble to those ones. They will come home, you will ask them for good time, you will want to be with them, you will want to nag, but they will deny you. But before you know, they have gone outside to go and nag. She have the first child, the second child, the third child, none of them belong to the husband. That is wickedness in the highest order. So government need to step into this matter. Let every child DNA test be conducted right there in the hospital before the man go carry wahala wey no be own, before the man go carry responsibility that is not his own. It is very painful, and we need to voice out. So you that is watching this video right now, make sure you share it to every government, every hospital, anyone you know that is connected that can make this happen. Let government put this into law that every child that is born, the DNA must be conducted right there in the center before the child can be taken home. Very, very important. And if government should step into this matter, you will discover that it may even be free or with just a little money, a little price, so that it can bring peace. Like I've said, the first thing that it will do, the first benefit we bring is that it will help men to live long, because the pressure that comes with this kind of disappointment is very high. The pressure that comes with this kind of problem is very high. You give birth, you train a child, and you discover it's not your child. All your effort is like a wasted effort. So it is important that we push this, let government make it compulsory that they will be tested before they can be taken home to meet their father. So the second reason why this DNA test need to be compulsory is for the safety of the life of the children. It will help to avoid putting the life of the children at risk. When you grow up now as an adult, you discover that your father is not your biological father through DNA test, not because both of them agree to hide the truth from you. No, but one of them lied. But something happened, somehow you discover that your mother actually slept with another man to become pregnant and give birth to you. How will you feel as a man? Won't you be ashamed? So we need to push this, and I know that many women will not like me for this video I'm doing now. Many women will not like this information. But any woman that doesn't like this, that means she's part of the problem. I heard of a woman that was shouting and saying, why would they say that this man is not the father of the child? Something happened sometime last year. A young musician, gave up the ghost in Nigeria here. Something happened. Either it was poison or something like that. Many news went viral. Very young, talented musician. And they buy this guy. After they buy this guy, information started coming out that the only one child that he has is not actually his son. And when you look at this boy, he looks like another person that is close to the father. He looks exactly like another person that is close to the father, But we need to start DNA tests right there in the hospital to put the life of the children in a better way, to make them confident to know that this is my father, this is my mother. If you do this, the risk of this DNA brouhaha will be reduced. Then the third reason why government need to make this to be compulsory in every delivery center is to avoid wasting the effort of men. To avoid wasting the effort of men. Now, you as a man, I just wanted to imagine this, that what if there is nothing like DNA test? How would you know that your woman they knock another man? How would you know that your woman is sleeping around with other men? How would you know that all your children, that none of them belongs to you? The man, the footballer guy that I talked about, had he been one of the child, he didn't fall sick and they have to go for hospital, that somebody needed to donate blood, that the father needed to donate blood, that they have to test the blood, how would he know that he wasn't the owner or the father, the biological father of those 3 kids? It's very, very important. Please share this video and make sure this video go viral. There are so many information in my inbox as I'm talking to you right now. There are so many information. There are so many things happening. Time will not permit me to bring everything here. Please share this video. Share to your loved ones. Share to your family. Share to your friends. Share to every platform that you can share. Let it become a campaign that the government should make a DNA test compulsory right there at bed, in every delivery home, in every delivery center, and in every hospital. God bless you. Please give me a thumb up in this video, like this video, very, very important, and share. Drop a comment on the comment section if you support this, and say thank you, Lucky, for this information. I really want to say thank to every one of you that have subscribed to my channel, and if you have not subscribed, please do well, subscribe to this channel and share this video. Bye for now. See you in my next video.